Hey guys, we are back in the kitchen. It is Taco Tuesday. So you know I've got to do something taco related. I'm actually going to do fish tacos today and with a side of coleslaw. So I found two plan approved recipes that I'm going to use, and it's my first time around with these. It's always an experiment. My husband, he knows how it goes. He's my guinea pig on most things. But for the coleslaw, it is actually 1.5 cups or one serving of of cabbage is 2.65 ounces. So this is 1.5 cups would be 3 servings. So obviously 3 times 2.65. And then it is 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, a teaspoon of olive oil, and we're gonna pour that in here. And then a half a packet of stevia. So it says to taste. So I'm just gonna mix this up here and let the ingredients cover all of the cabbage. And then I think I'll start with a half a teaspoon of the stevia, and then I'll give it a quick taste and see if I need to add a little more, maybe. So just gonna keep stirring this up for a few. All right, so we've got our coleslaw done. I ended up using a whole packet of stevia. It was just such a tiny amount. And then the other thing, the coleslaw that I got was just regular old coleslaw from Meijer, the tricolor. But I did my best to pull out the carrots. Carrots is one of the more carby veggies, so we aren't eating those when we're on program. So there's still a few in here, but I got most of them out. So it looks pretty delicious. Obviously, it's not like our coleslaw that we're used to with all the mayo and more sugar. But so I'm gonna set this aside. This looks great. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. And then we'll move on to our fish tacos. All right, so our fish taco seasoning, I doubled it for the amount that I have here because it'll be for me, Ron, and his mom. But basically, you're going to, for 2 servings, you're going to use 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, and a 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. And we're just going to sprinkle some on each side of our fish. And then we're going to put it in the oven at 375 for about 20 to 25 minutes. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of this on each piece of fish, and then flip them over and then stick them in the oven. All right, almost got this all seasoned up. And now, they look pretty delicious. I'm gonna stick them in the oven. Set my timer for 20 minutes, and I'll be back when they're done. So while they're in the oven, I'm going to measure out another serving of a green vegetable. And I'm going to use our romaine for our tacos instead of a taco shell or a tortilla shell. So 1 serving of romaine lettuce is like 1.67 ounces maybe for 1 serving. So then I will fill 7 ounces of the fish when it's done in each one of these, and then I'll use 2 servings of the coleslaw as the remainder of my lean and green. So I've got a total of 3 servings of veggies, 1 serving of the fish at 7 ounces. And then I'll probably even put some of the coleslaw just right on top. And then it does say that you can squirt some lime on there, 1/2 teaspoon of lime. And then for your 2 healthy fats, you could do 4 tablespoons of an approved dressing like a salsa ranch or something like that, or 3 ounces of avocado, or 4 tablespoons of sour cream. So there is 1 healthy fat in the coleslaw, so I'll just have to do the math on that to make sure I'm still getting my 2 healthy fats, because with our leanest protein, we need to add those 2 healthy fats back into our diet for the day. So, still waiting on those fish to come out of the oven, and I'll be back shortly. All right, and they are done. Let's pull them out. They look beautiful. And they look super amazing. It's gonna be so delicious. Okay, well, still waiting on Ron to get home from work, so I'm not gonna plate these up just yet. So I hope you try it, and I'll post some feedback after we try it tonight. Have a great day, guys.